Malaysia has been growing cacao, and the first city that grows cocoa is here in Malacca, and it all started back in 1778, where they believe that it has been brought here from Sri Lanka, and then when they found out, the origin of the seed actually comes from Brazil. Is a World Heritage City with abundance of heritage building, ancient landmark, and even colonial statues. In Malacca today, we can still see the imprints of the Portuguese, the Dutch, and as well as the British. History of colonial Malacca started from 1511 by the Portuguese, including Dutch and British colonial era for more than 400 years. This colonial era left several historical buildings which are known as tourist attractions today, such as Famosa and St. Paul's Hill. Malacca was declared a historical city on 15 April 1989. It was then also listed as UNESCO World Heritage Site since 7 July 2008. In Malacca today, we can still see the alignment of old Portuguese walls and learn more about the history of Malacca in museums that is accessible to the public. One thing that I love about Malacca is that you can take a night walk where you can enjoy its beautiful, vibrant and bright light. Look at that. There are also a lot of colorful tree show that is very happening going on back there. So to those of you who haven't come to Malacca yet, make sure you pay a visit. I am heading to Kampung Pancho Durian Tunggal Malacca. I am meeting Simon, the youngest cacao farmer who runs Ting Agro Farm. I also get the opportunity to learn to recognize whether a cacao fruit has harvested or not. My tips: scratch until you see lighter shade of green. Wow, look at that. This is a huge fermentation. What do you call this again?
This fermentation box.
Fermentation box, okay.
I think the same method has been practiced for over 100 years by now.
You mean the whole fermentation process?
Yeah, by using wooden box.
Oh, so, wooden box?
Yeah.
So this is the only way to do the
so
process?
Far, yes. We are still keeping the traditional way.
Okay.
And so we keep this one for about 2 days for sweating process. So for all the liquids to be drained out. And then after that, we do bean turning every day.
How many beans or how many kilogram of cacao beans that you can put inside there?
This pot right here fetches about 250 kilo of wet beans.
250 kilo wet beans. Okay, alright. So basically you just take out the beans and then you put it right there for the sweating process where it dries out the liquid from the bean, and then that process will take about 2 days until all the liquid has absorbed, and then after that they will do the standing process where we are about to see, and this one has to be done on a daily basis.
If you stick your hand inside there, you can feel it's really, really warm.
Is it actually like that?
Yes.
Can I try that again?
Yes.
Okay.
You can try.
Oh, but there's nothing inside there will bite me, right?
No, nothing. Not that I'm aware of.
Oh yeah, it is. It feels quite warm and sticky and moist. Oh.
Because the fermentation only starts when the temperature hits 42 degrees Celsius.
Okay, 42 degrees Celsius.
Yes. So what we do here is we we take the top part of the beans
Okay.
and move it to the bottom part.
Okay. So it has to go layer by layer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the fermentation process is more equal.
I see. Okay. Can I try to do it as well?
Yep. You can use that one if you want.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
I'm showing you guys how it is done behind the making of chocolate. Okay. So Simon is my boss today. Okay. But you cannot destroy the bean, right? Like, you know,
Yeah.
the chocolate is quite sharp.
Yeah, you
So I
have to be gentle.
Oh, wow. It's like a baby. Wow, this is so much harder than I thought. So this is basically done, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave this for how long?
About 24 hours.
24 hours. Okay. And then we're gonna transfer to this box, correct?
Tomorrow at this hour.
Okay, great. Okay, so what else do we have? For drying process of cacao beans, normally will take about 6 days. However, if it's raining season, it will take about 2 weeks. For this drying method, there is a standard to be followed.
The national standard requires about 7% of moisture content. Mine is about 4.8. So it's easier for the chocolate maker to store them for longer period.
So basically, different origin of the cacao bean determines different flavor. This one is a bit different because this one is from Malacca, and I can tell that this one has a bit of fruity flavor, a bit of like berry flavor, as well as honey. And the smell, the aroma is kind of like floral kind of scent. Well, this is actually very good. Now, let me just show you guys what does it look like from the inside of the cacao bean. So when it's dry, you just have to squeeze it like that. Oops. And alright, so there are two parts of the cacao bean. This one, this little fella over here, we call as cacao nibs. These are the thing that they use to make chocolate, whereas this one here is called the cacao house, where they typically make tea with it. So this is actually where you get the 100% benefits from cacao. Oh wow, this is good, Simon. This is really good. Anyway, thank you so much for having me. I really don't want to bother you that much.
Pleasure is mine.
Thank you so much for having me. So, usually what time do you leave from the farm?
7.
Oh, wow, that's quite a lot.